Nafeesa, so what are federal authorities and states doing to help protect the election?
Well, you have federal officials are trying to provide intelligence information to states. They're doing scans of state voter registration systems. However, those are all voluntary, and so it's up to states to turn to the federal government if they want some of those services. But at the same time, states are really counting on the federal government to give them information about threats to their election systems, but also about information operations.
So Nafeesa, is the frustration getting worked out? Because at some points, the states have been quite frustrated, saying, you say there are 20 states that got affected, but you won't tell us which ones, and you're not really giving us any information. Is that all worked out?
Well, the last year has been a huge gap in communication because it took the federal government several months to let states know that they had been targeted during 2016. Now, over the weekend, there were several meetings, classified briefings that senior intelligence officials had with state election officials here in Washington. So you're starting to see some of that communication gap, being bridged. But at the same time, we're already in the 2018 and midterms around the corner. Next month, primaries begin in Illinois and Texas. So, it's whether there's enough going on or, we still have to see how much information is going to be able to get out to the states and then how much they're going to be able to share publicly with their voters.
We have also seen tensions between federal and state authorities over election tampering. That surfaced just in January of last year. So could we see a repeat of that?
Well, we've heard from, federal officials, senior intelligence officials, that this year's midterms are a potential threat for Russian meddling. And so that's kind of what we're, going to be able to see. Is it going to evolve? Are there going to be other ways? I heard a Department of Homeland Security official say this weekend that, it could be different, it could be worse, and that we shouldn't only be looking to Russia. Maybe others have learned from, their tactics in 2016.